Thank you, Senator. Senator Niall O'Donnell.
Leader, as you know, the British Government's process of leaving the EU is now underway. Article 50 has been triggered. And despite the honey-coated words from the British Prime Minister Theresa May, the government there has only one interest, and that's Britain. The impact of Brexit on the Irish economy, north and south, is not seriously preoccupying Theresa May or anyone else in her government. For the Irish government, it equally needs to be Ireland first and Ireland's interests first as well. We need a single-minded focus and a practical plan to protect the Irish economy from the economic hurricane that's heading our way. And we have heard a lot, Leader, and I have raised my concerns about this both before and indeed after the triggering of Article 50, that understandably no one in Ireland wanted this inflicted upon us, and it is a hurricane heading our way. But I think in the time before the triggering of Article 50 and indeed subsequently, we need to move beyond the solely focus on words and move into the environment of actions. So I think it's not unfair, it's not unjust, it's not, a great stretch to ask the government what are their next steps practically, not aspirationally, not in terms of further plans and what they would hope would happen, but what are the logistical, practical steps that they'll take in the coming short, medium and longer term in relation to Brexit. So I would commend, through you, Leader, the government to look at the decision taken by the Spanish government in relation to Gibraltar's status post-Brexit. It's secured within the draft European Council Brexit guidelines a veto over any future exit agreement concerning Gibraltar. The Irish government should seek a similar veto in relation to the north of Ireland. The people there, of course, voted to remain. So it's not beyond the realms of reasonable politics, sensible politics, to argue the case for that veto. I don't think it makes us extreme in any way. I don't think it jeopardises or puts under pressure any of the things that we have articulated in this House over the last number of months. I think it is in Ireland's national interest, and I don't believe for one second that anyone in this chamber is. But even if you are of a partitionist mindset or a partitionist politics, we have already accepted that the detrimental impact of Brexit is going to be equally felt in this state as much as it will be in the north. So I think it's entirely within all of our interests, and I think it's a sensible approach to argue for such a veto. So, Leader, perhaps, and I've asked for this before, you told us last week that the Taoiseach was leading on this issue, that he was the central figure in terms of the government response around Brexit. I would like to hear an indication of when the Taoiseach will be back in front of us. I don't think that's unfair to ask for an update. I appreciate the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Minister Flanagan, has been in, but I think we need that central, we need that high level, and we need that clear response from the Taoiseach in terms of what practical actions the government are now taking and going to take in relation to Ireland's national interests.
Thank you, Senator.